Hello everybody, so today I'm going to be telling you about the books that I'm reading in April, and I'm not gonna lie, my mood reading wise is a little bit all over the place at the moment. I don't really know what I feel like reading for this month. I have mostly chosen books that I am really excited about and have been excited about recently, but just haven't read lately for whatever reason. So the first book is going to be a reread, and wasn't originally on my April TBR at all, but then I caught up with a friend and she is currently reading this for the first time, and that is Red, White and Royal Blue. And I haven't read this in like a few years. I'm sure you've seen this around. It was really popular when it came out. It was really popular like last year on TikTok as well, and I want to reread it. And I'm kind of like watching my friend read it at the moment, and it just makes me really excited to pick this book back up again because I just had such a good time. The next book that I am really excited for is The Nature of Witches by Rachel Griffin. So this is set in a world of witches whose powers relate to the seasons, and our main character Clara is an ever witch, so that basically means that her power ties to all 4 seasons. The world that they live in is on the brink of disaster. Our main character Clara has to decide whether to use this really rare volatile magic of hers. Apparently this one touches a little bit on climate change as well, which I find really interesting, especially considering this is like a YA magic fantasy, and I'm just really intrigued to see how that is integrated and discussed in this book, and I've heard so many good things about this. Next up is a book I'm really excited for. I have been seeing this book, I feel like everywhere, but it's not really everywhere. I think I've just gotten to that part of BookTok and Bookstagram where it's mostly just kind of like unhinged women in their 20s as a genre of fiction, and I'm not gonna lie, it's opened up a whole bunch of books that I want to read and I'm loving it. It's really good, but one book in particular has really caught my eye, and I think it was mostly the cover at first, and then it just sounds really fucked up, and that is Boy Parts by Eliza Clark. Apparently this one is just like unhinged to another level, and I'm excited for it. Apparently it's really good and really gripping. I'm gonna read the synopsis of this for you. So it says, Irina obsessively takes explicit photos of the average looking men she persuades to model for her, scouted from the streets of Newcastle. Placed on sabbatical from her dead-end bar job, she is offered an exhibition at a London gallery, promising to revive her career in the art world and offering an escape from her rut of drugs, alcohol and extreme cinema. The news triggers a self-destructive tailspin centered around Irina's relationship with her obsessive best friend and a shy young man from her local supermarket who has attracted her attention. Apparently it delves into like female desire and narcissism. I'm really intrigued, and I've heard so many good things about this one. Also, I really love the cover of this one. I think it just looks so cool, and I'm really intrigued to see what I think. I have been recommended this on my social media feeds like so many times, and I decided to finally pick it up, and I cannot wait. Next is a little novella which I'm very excited for, and that is Galatea by Madeline Miller. This is a really small short story, and obviously she wrote The Song of Achilles, and I loved The Song of Achilles, and yeah, this is literally like 50 pages big, and pages is a term used loosely with this because like this is, let's see, like that's a normal looking hardback, right? Like that's the size of the book there. Like it is so tiny, and I think I'm just really excited to see what she packs into such a small amount of pages, because I think Madeline Miller's writing is just fantastic anyway, and I have no doubt that I'm going to love this even if it's minuscule, because I have so much trust in her writing, because she fits so much feeling and emotion into so little words, and I don't know how she does it, so I'm excited for that one. The next book I'm hoping to pick up this month is a book that was on my most anticipated of 2022, and it was one of like my priority reads as well, like of that list, and that is Tripping Arcadia by Kit Mayquist. Oh my god, I'm so glad I have this in my hands now. So this follows med school dropout Lena, who is really desperate for a job to help out her parents who are approaching bankruptcy. She ends up being offered a position for one of Boston's elite families, and she ends up discovering by night that this family has more secrets than is first let on about, and it might have something to do with her family going bankrupt. And it just sounds so good. I'm just really excited for this. Like, I have been hanging out for this. Also, oh my god, like the end page, or not the end pages, but like the title page, oh my god, that is beautiful. I haven't even looked at this book properly. I've just been so excited for it because like the synopsis is just, it's like everything I want to read. And so I'm really hoping to get to this one really soon, because I have been hanging out for my pre-order to come, and it's finally arrived, and I'm just really excited. So I'm going to hopefully be picking this one up, and I can't wait. I can't wait. I think it's going to be really great. It's meant to be like a gothic story, but with lots of like glitz and glamour as well. Like, it's actually interesting. I didn't see this when I first talked about it on my anticipated reads, but it says a propulsive and atmospheric modern gothic filled to the brim with all the splendor of the Great Gatsby and all the secrets, lies and darkness that opulence can hide. I mean, look, if I wasn't already sold on this book, that probably would have sold me. And it just, I'm just so excited for this. I am really hoping to get to this one this month. This is like probably one of the #1 books that I do really for sure want to read this month. Sorry about that, my camera died. This next book I am so excited about. I have literally been wanting to read this for like 6 months now, and for whatever reason I just haven't picked it up, and I don't know why. But that is Nightbitch by Rachel Yoder. This is meant to be like another kind of like unhinged woman, like horror kind of story. Apparently it's very weird. I've heard people compare it to, not exactly the same, but along the same lines as Bunny by Mona Awad. And I've just heard a lot of really good things. So from what I can gather, it is about a mother who has a 2-year-old son, and at night she turns into a dog, and I guess it explores motherhood and her turning into a dog at nighttime. And I'm not gonna lie, that's all I kind of know about it, which I am kind of okay with. I don't want to know too much about this one, because I feel like the less I know going into this, the better I will feel about it. This is another cover I really love. Like, look how beautiful so many of these covers are. Like, I cannot deal. Like, there are so many stunning covers, like, honestly. Anyway, I am really excited for this. Apparently it's meant to be really funny as well, and I have heard pretty good things about it. Okay, so they are all of the books that I really want to get to this month. Some of them might change, like I said. I know for sure I definitely really want to get to Tripping Arcadia, because I have just been waiting for my pre-order like day by day to come in, and I'm just so excited about it. And Red, White and Royal Blue, just because I literally saw my friend today reading it, and I've decided I really want to read it because it's a happy fun time. So they are two that I know for sure I want to get to. Let me know what your thoughts are and what you're planning on reading in the month of April as well. I'd love to hear it. I'll leave all of my socials down in the links below, but it's basically Books with Neeks on Twitter and Instagram, and I also have a Twitch at twitch.tv/tkitty with 2 Ys, where I stream games and chat. I hope you have a really good day or night, and I'll see you all next time.